You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 24th meeting for the Michigan City Animal Control Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Today's date is Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Sir, are you ready? Sorry about that. There you go. Okay. 12:35 p.m. Call to order. We'll do roll call. Chairperson Dave Cooney is present. Karen Edwards.
Present.
Dr. Rex Bailey is absent. Councilman Don Przybylski.
Present.
We have a quorum. Request approval of minutes from the past meeting, which was the first quarter 2025 meeting. I presented those. Any corrections needed or anything?
No, I read them over. They look okay to me, so I make a motion to
Accept the minutes.
approve them.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. We'll jump into previous minutes. Discussions last time about the trap, neuter, and return, or the TNR program. TNR again has been ongoing. The numbers from February through September. I have those.
Are they on here?
Those are not. No, those
Okay.
are separate. Well, I looked these up. Michelle, do you have anything about the TNR, how that's going, or good, bad, and different?
Mainly heads it. I know we've had some
Or paid,
stands
yeah.
and some big situations that come a lot across the board, like cat boarding houses, so we have
Okay.
pushing back other people who have been calling. I don't know, we need to find a way to get more TNRs going because we're getting nowhere.
Okay.
Like multiple in a month, you mean? Yes. Okay.
So,
Oh, good.
yeah, so how many cats have been TNR'd?
I don't know the exact number, because sometimes we don't get 16 out of 16 cats sometimes.
So I'll run through the numbers.
Okay.
So Animal Control Officer Dunham provided me with these numbers. From February 13th of 2025 through September 4th of 2025, 64 cats were collected, 35 were female, and 29 were male. TNR sessions, again, he broke it down to each month. So in February, there were 5 cats. In March, there were 16. In April, there were 6. July was 8. And August 11. The TNR session in September was 11 also. And then of course they list kind of where the traps were placed and how that worked out. Is that a factor as well, like kind of where we need to trap?
Well, the one time we got 16 out of 16 cats is when we came in early and set the traps early. And that's part of the problem. Is we're getting the trap set at 11 and the cats are already hiding for the day. So
change of hours.
that's why we were asking to come in early to set the traps early.
Okay.
Because what does that do?
The cats are they usually get fed in the morning, so they're out more in the morning versus later in the day.
Oh, okay.
Usually when it's hotter out, they're gonna be hiding in the shade.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the life of a cat, so that's why I'm asking.
That's just normally a lot of people just feed them this one lady feeds them at 5 a.m. every morning.
Oh, okay.
They're just used to getting fed in the morning.
All right.
And we've addressed that they're not supposed to do that with them, of course, right? So that's an issue we've had at other locations as well, so public feeding.
Mm-hmm. So what do we do? What do we do about that when people are public feeding? I know they can feed them right for 2 hours a day. And then after that, you're not supposed to feed cats?
That time, so.
Okay.
As far as the TNR goes, I know the day
before the TNR happens, Paige will actually go door to door and remind the locations of the colonies, people that feed them, not to feed them, because we want them hungry for the next morning in the traps. So even eventually, if we could get like door knockers, so we could just, we don't have to bother anyone, it has instructions. We've had success with that, but obviously it's very time consuming.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, I have a whole, over probably 15 locations that we haven't even started at, because these other situations keep coming up.
Okay.
It doesn't help that the kennels are full, right? So,
No.
yeah,
Not at all. There's just a lot going on.
yeah. Anything else about TNR?
We just have to try to attempt to get more appointments, I guess. I don't know what else we can really do.
Okay.
And possibly get volunteers, because it's hard sometimes on some days, but, because Heather's a big help. She's helped me at a few locations.
So do you think it's getting better or worse
Of course,
with the cats?
so many cats, it's actually absurd. It's concerning.
I'll be
People are
darned.
threatening to shoot the cats, and, yeah.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, we tell them that, but the cats don't choose to live outside.
Has Freed's given any recommendations on things to do? Not really.
Not really, because they're actually, our next TNR in October, they're helping us with one of the cat herding houses we just came across.
Okay.
So they've been a big help, but they also are so busy, I don't
Right.
think they're gonna be able to give us 2 appointments a month.
Right.
Because I've been talking to Ruth about it, and she's like, and they tried to get people to move appointments, but it just hasn't worked out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and you may have answered this already, but the biggest problem with the feral cats are people feeding them and
Yeah.
bringing them back and, yeah, and then they reproduce.
If they're gonna feed the cats, they should be taking responsibility for the cats to get them fixed. But
Yeah.
nobody can afford that. Because it's expensive.
How much does it cost?
Most of the TNRs around here, it's like, what, $100 per cat, roughly? Like, is it, like,
That's
what,
with it.
or something?
No, it depends. I'm with
This
the
is
Independent
Jody,
Cat
yeah,
Society.
Jody from Independent Cat.
I run the
They're
TNR
fellow
programs
cats.
for Independent Cat Society. There are various clinics. We pay $105 at SNP in Portage. That will include a flea treatment. We get all the cats flea treated. That's still a high expense for a cat that is not technically owned by people that feed them. I know Dr. Anderson in LaPorte is $75. Public vet is $100, and they offer financial assistance. That could be something where it could pool some resources in a location to invite public vet to come in. But you also need to reach out to the public who's taking care of these cats. We need to know you're not in trouble for it. We need to help you help them to get them fixed. That's because even though I'm so happy that what is happening with the city and getting some fixed, but it's so minuscule. I did 5-house radius of my house this year within a couple of months span, and that was just a dent. I know animal control picked up a few more from that particular area. You can drive anywhere and you see cats. As long as they're fixed and maintained and sheltered and fed, that's the big thing, but getting the resources to get them fixed is huge, because people, again, they don't want to pay for it or they can't pay for it.
Right.
It's like nobody's business.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah.
And I know Freaks, with whatever they're charging for the few, but I know they can't take the volume. The volume in the city is huge.
Yeah.
I've been doing TNR on my own for 14 years. I have run this program for the Independent Cat Society for 8 years.
Bless you.
Money's always a struggle. Getting the community together with fundraisers, car washes, yard sales, donating the money, getting the caregivers to at least donate a fraction, even if it's $25. I know SNF works with the general public, they're $90, but still $90 a cat for you guys would be huge. If you bring in 15, 20 cats a month even, but that again could literally be just one small block in the city.
Right.
And I know we all drive around and you see cats constantly.
Yeah.
And again, getting the community and the caregivers involved to come forward. Where are you? How many do you have? And you start compiling some sort of list so you at least know a tentative number and what you're looking at. Reaching out to the area vets in the city. What can they do to help? What is their bare minimum cost? Can they offer 5 surgeries here, 5 from here? It's a start.
Okay. We appreciate the information, for sure, thank you.
And I'd be happy to help organize
Right,
anything.
right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Moving on from that, again, the kennel expansion. So I spoke with Andy again. They were waiting on a couple things, but they're hoping to break ground here very soon. And they are working on it. Majority of the work is going to be internal with their department. So that should hopefully be going as well, which is going to be very helpful for us. Any other previous business?
No, not that I can think of.
Any new business?
Brad's coming in right now.
Oh, Chad is.
Chad, yeah.
Paige or Michelle, do you have any new business for the board?
The only thing possibly, and I don't know if it'd be exactly for the board, is tweaking weekends for the 2 working ACOs.
Right. We have brought that up because it's all linked in with the union stuff.
Yeah, and it's not adding someone or anything like that. We were looking to have one week, still work the full, shift, but 1 weekend a month that we're not on call after that shift. We wanted to put that out there thinking it was,
Oh, the on-call stuff? Oh, we can
yes,
discuss that.
just 1 weekend a month.
Yeah.
We'll still work our normal, shifts, whatever day it may be, but just not be on call for that day.
Gotcha. Chad, you can come up here. Sorry.
I can't.
Yeah, the on-call stuff's more internal with us. We'll discuss that, so no problem. Chad, we're on new business. I don't know if you have anything for the board. We covered TNR already.
Numbers.
The numbers for TNR, yes. We did not cover the intake numbers yet. Which I can go over those, which is fine. But again, any new business that you may have
No, there's
for the
no
board? No.
currently.
The review of the animal control activities. Chad, do you want me to go over those?
Sure.
Okay. So the intake numbers for the first quarter of 2025, which would be January through March, dogs collected, there were 81. Total 81 dogs, 29 cats, and then 1 other animal. Of the dogs, 48 were returned to owner. Michiana Humane Society took 6. LaPorte County Small Animal Shelter took 6. Lakeshore Paws took 16. Zip Bark, again, another organization, took 2. Fostered Owl were 2. And then we had 1 euthanized for being aggressive or from a court order. For cats, again, of the 29, 15 went to Michiana Humane Society. Small Animal Shelter in LaPorte County took 8. 1 was euthanized due to being found injured, and then 5 were found deceased, is what that means. And then of 1 other type of animal, there was 1 rabbit that was fostered. For the second quarter of 2025, be April through June, you had 80 dogs were collected, 32 cats, and 2 other animals. Of the dogs, we had 42 were returned to owner, 15 Michiana Humane Society. LaPorte County Small Animal Shelter was 4, Lakeshore Paws was 8, Bark was 1. 3 were unfortunately euthanized due to injury. 1 was euthanized for aggression, and 6 were found deceased. For cats, of the 32, 2 were returned to owner. Michiana Humane Society took 10. LaPorte County Small Animal Shelter took 5. Freed's Cat Shelter took 7. Euthanized due to being found injured was 1, and found deceased was 7.
Chief, I got a question. On dogs that were found deceased, I think there were 6 of them. Is there a reason why there were so many dogs that were found dead in that quarter?
It could be.
Is it wintertime?
Variables. The dog could have just ran out of the house and got hit by a car. It could have been dumped and had some sort of, sickness or illness that it succumbed to. So there's usually not an exact reason. Most are usually being struck by a vehicle. All those animals, however, though, we do, photograph in case someone's looking for them. We scan them for a chip to attempt to find an owner. Unfortunately, a lot of times we don't, but the reason usually is unknown.
Okay. Okay.
Then of the other animals, we had 1 went to Humane Indiana, which was a raccoon. Then the zoo took 1 bird. Didn't know they took raccoons. It's interesting. Was it a pet raccoon? Any discussion on the numbers?
No.
No discussion on the numbers?
No.
As you can see, animal control is extremely busy. We're busy all year round. I know the last meeting we talked about how the kennel was empty for the first time in years, and now we're full again with animals that we're trying to get placed and taken care of. So it's work in progress. Again, just very busy, appreciative of the 3 animal control officers and all the work they do.
Yep.
They stay very busy, and they're doing a great job. Any public comments? Public comments?
I'm curious, when are you gonna break ground on the new kennel situation, because it so desperately needs to be done?
Yeah, so
Horrible, like everybody, like how many people have gotten hurt in those kennels? They're just falling apart, there's not enough room. Those dogs need runs. They're locked up, some of those dogs have been there for months. It's sad that they're in this little kennel and they only allow for just a little bit a day. A run, I don't know what you have set up for the new building, but I heard that it was supposed to be in July, but now
the plan was July. Talking with, again, Andy Botanic is kind of running that. Terry Borloff is going to do most of the construction on that. They had to get a couple contractors just for like the concrete pads and things like that. They told me it was going to be within a few weeks they're going to break ground. Now how long that's going to take, I'll get more details from them, but it should be soon. At least get started. And it's definitely a priority for us. It's been on the agenda for a long time, a couple years now. So hopefully very soon we get that rolling. So
that really needs,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, after the meeting, we'll give them a call and see what the timeline is. Yeah. Yep.
Any other public comments? No. Board comments?
I have no comments. Just keep up the good work to the staff and be safe, and we will get this new kennel up and running as soon as we can, and go from there. Thank you.
I too want to thank you guys. You do seriously an amazing job, and I know you text every day if I can take anything, and I wish I could. But I do want to add to the TNR thing that as of today, Michiana Humane Society no longer has a vet.
Oh.
So therefore, our TNR is going to be on hold also, because now we've got to start going to outside vets, and so it could even get worse. I hope not, but we'll all do the best that we can do, and we'll help you out as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We'll try to put our heads together too, just to start making a difference with the city, because I just know it's needed by so many
It
people.
is. And I know years ago, we did the mobile vet newer scooters when it was back then. And it did make a tremendous difference, so it's like, if we can get something like that to even visit
That'd be
every other
amazing.
month or something
Just
would
often,
be,
yes.
yes.
I know they just need a building big enough, they need a bathroom, you know, like a gymnasium at a school or something's probably all they need to come.
See, I know at one time they used our education room and it was just a little bit too small because there's a bathroom there, but with the amount of animals, I mean, they would get 100 plus
Yeah.
animals at a
Yeah, I
time.
think the goal is like 100.
Yeah. Yeah, so. But we'll do the best that we can do. That's all we can do, really.
I don't have any comments other than, again, just repeating that Animal Control is doing a great job. I made a request again to the city council, or not council, I apologize, to HR and then the mayor as well to hopefully get a part-time person that will help cover, trying to figure out more weekend coverage and things like that. So waiting on that, but hopefully very soon. I also have a request out to the city attorney about adding that other kennel for reimbursement. So hopefully we can do that soon. That was, just so I have it right, it wasn't Lakeshore Paws out of Valpo, right? They're already getting reimbursed or no?
I know we've brought it
Right.
up, I don't know if they're actually receiving anything, yeah.
So it's just adding it to the existing ordinance, so we're working on that. Hopefully we can get that going for January. Yeah, Lakeshore Paws out of Valpo. Because Guardians of the Green Mile is already on there, so. But then also, I'll ask again about that Humane Indiana Wildlife Rehab. We'll see if they can get
Yeah,
reimbursed
they're
as well.
strictly for, wildlife, raccoons, certain birds, opossums, yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?
No.
Concerns? No?
I'd just like to say one thing, I just think that, as my daughter was an animal control officer, I know what it entails. It's not a 9 to 5 job, whatever, it's almost like it's just, it consumes you, and it is a lot for anybody. And, I think that I did a little bit of research about what the average, and they're just a little shy on their pay. I don't know if it's something you can address at another time to whoever it needs to be addressed to, but I think it might put a little pep in their step, because the burnout that we all get from our jobs, when it's too much, when it's, at least it's an incentive to get them in the right, place, financial place. Everything's harder right now, even for all of us, like anybody. So I was trying to say that if you could do a little fighting for that, that'd be pretty cool.
That is on our agenda. We're talking with the budget and the city right now. We have a meeting this evening that we're going to discuss that. It is on the mayor's agenda as well to get parity with animal control, so that's there. It's still coordination with everybody, so we are working on it for January. That's been a priority, so hopefully that'll be solved. So
And let's get the new building.
yes.
We're gonna help with cats.
All right. We have a vote to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next meeting will be in December. I think normally it's always the last Wednesday of the month, but that's New Year's Eve, and the Wednesday before that is Christmas Eve. So
No.
we'll probably do it on December 4th, 17th,
Yeah,
but I'll put that out when it gets a little bit closer. So,
okay.
all right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.